is Kate here with the Mom Boss Mentor, and today I have 77 magic money making sentences to help you increase your income. So if that sounds good to you, drop a comment below and make sure to subscribe and grab the freebie. Now, when it comes to sales, it's really important that you focus on your customers. All right, so there's 3 ways to increase your income when it comes to sales. Number 1, increasing the amount of customers that you have. All right, who wants more customers? Drop it in the comments. Number 2, how much your customers spend on average per sale. Okay, and number 3, how often your customers are shopping with you. If you can do those 3 things, you're going to increase month after month after month. Now, today I want to talk about magic making sentences that are going to make you more money one conversation at a time. And I think the biggest thing to realize is it's never going to happen on the first conversation. If it does, that is a miracle and congratulations. But it is not going to be that way every single transaction. People have questions, people have thought processes and decision-making processes, and they need to work through that themselves. And there's gonna have some objections and questions along the way. So the first page of the Magic Money-Making Sentences download is just words to open the conversation. And so I really love coming from a place of service. Seeing a person with a problem and reaching out to them and saying, hey, I saw your concern about, I actually know something that might help with you. Would you like me to send you some information? Again, I'm not asking for the sale. I'm not asking them to buy from me. I'm just saying, hey, would you like some information on it? And sometimes it's hey, you know what? I saw that you're already using a product similar to mine. I'm wondering if you would be open to trying mine next time you are ready for a replacement so you can offer me some feedback and compare it to the ones that you're already using. Again, I'm asking them, they're already taking something similar, so would they be open to trying mine for 1 month? Again, it's just asking the question. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. Now, the cool thing that I did with this is that you can actually just copy and paste these sentences so you can just make them your own. But a lot of times we get stuck. We start the conversation and then we're like, how do I move the conversation forward? So I actually created a page just for that of how to move a conversation forward with 17 magic sentences. So when would be a great time to get started? Or how fast would you like your results? Or, how would you feel when you reach those results? When would be a good time to talk next, right? So, hey, I'm going to send you a video. Take a look at it. When do you think you'd have time in the next 24 hours to take a look? It's 2 minutes long, right? So again, giving them that, I could fit 2 minutes into my day in the next 24 hours. I'll watch it tonight. All right, great. I will follow up with you tomorrow morning and see what your thoughts were. Okay. Now, the third page of the download is words to close the sale and to follow up. So sometimes people are like, sound like they're interested, but you're like, how do I close the deal or seal the deal, right? How do I make it from conversation to commission? And so a lot of times people need bite size walking them through it. The easier you can make it for someone to check out, the more likely they are to buy. So I offer what I call really good customer service or glove service. And the reason for that is I know how busy I am. And so if people make it easy for me and just say, hey, here's a cart, this is what I'd suggest. Would you like option A or option B? I am more likely to say A or B than they are to say, oh, sure, just go to my website and let me know if you have any problems. Okay. That means I got to go to your website. I got to find your website. Even if I have to click a link, where do I start, right? I don't know your site as well as you know your site. If you can give me this option or that option, a good or better deal, I am more likely to say yes. Hey, I saw that you're looking for some gift ideas for a 13-year-old girl. Here are 2 options that I thought you might want to consider. Let me know if either one of these would work for you. Oh, thank you. Option A looks great. Or no, neither of these work, but do you have anything for my mom, right? So I may want to start off with 2 options based off a problem I see of my friends, but I want to open that conversation and I want to serve them, right? I'm not going in saying, hey, can you buy this? It's more about, hey, I saw this and I thought of you, or this would really help with the problem that you just, were posting about. So sometimes people will say, oh, this looks great, but I just can't right now. And then you're like, now what do I do? They said they want it, but they can't. And now I feel like I don't want to be stalker. I don't want to be spammy. Like, nobody wants to be that way. But what I can say is asking these 3 little words is like magic. All right, you ready for the 3 little words? Tell me more. Tell me more is 3 magic words that will open up the conversation and help you get a better understanding of what their objection is. Maybe it's time, maybe it's money, maybe it's that they just got a really crappy bill in the mail and they just can't right now. So there's some magic words to move past tell me more, but I really love to say, open it up, find out what the root of their objection is, and then how can you overcome that with them. And maybe it's just really not a great time, and that could be easy, and say, I can tell that this is not a great time for you, but do I have your blessing to follow up in the future in case your circumstances changed? That allows me the opportunity to come back, a month or 2 or 3 months later and say, hey, a couple months ago we talked about this, and now that then wasn't a good time. I'm just wondering if your circumstances changed. Okay. So again, it's not being pushy, it's not being spammy, it's not being salesy, but it's allowing them to be in the driver's seat of their purchase and you being like the GPS, okay? Helping them through the process, but taking their lead. All right, last but not least, I did create 2 bonus pages for people who are growing their business with a team. Okay, so sometimes with teammates, we definitely don't want to be pushy and spammy, and it's not about us still. It's about them and their goals and their dreams. And so if you're making it all about you, like, oh my gosh, I'm so close to this rank, or I'm so close to this bonus, it just doesn't feel authentic and it doesn't feel genuine. And I can tell you, I've personally done it in the past, and those people don't stick around. When it's about them and their goals and their dreams, it's so much more authentic and fruitful for both you and them. So these are my magic sentences. Grab them in the freebie below, and then make sure to share this video with a friend or 2 or your team, because I truly believe that if you can increase your customers, your sale per customer, or how often your customers are shopping with you, and that bonus, growing your team, you're going to have more income, which means your business is going to be more fruitful for you and you're going to have more fun. All right, so my name is Kate Moyer. I'm the Mom Boss Mentor, and I hope that these tips were helpful for you. And I can't wait to bring you more freebies and more training every week.